If you know that there are some skills that you have that someone else could be blessed with, if you would just share them, YouTube would be the place. And maybe you just have a story to tell. Maybe you've been through some things in your life and you just feel like, I need to express myself. And the people who you live around, the people who you live with, your family, your friends, whoever it may be, these people may be the ones that you can't talk to. You know how it is. A lot of times we have problems or we have issues going on in our lives and we can't talk to people who are close to us because, they do a lot of stuff, but a lot of times they can't help you. It's more of I pray about it, I hope things get better and this and this and that, but they don't really just, they're not really there to lend an ear to hear what it is that you have to say. One of the main reasons why I think that everyone should at least attempt to start a YouTube channel is because it actually gives you a sense of purpose if you really think about it. Like, really a sense of purpose. If there's anything that you want to do, especially when it comes to speaking or getting your thoughts across to multitudes of people, you have something that you want to share, whatever it may be. If you just want to help people to get from one level to the next, you just want to share things that you like to do with your own life, YouTube is a great place to start. I think that most people don't want to start, or shall I say is afraid to start an actual channel because they are worried about what someone may think of what they're doing. If you spend your life concerning yourself with what someone thinks about you or what you do, I can tell you, you'll never get far anyway. It doesn't matter what you're planning to do. You'll never go far if you spend your life worrying about what someone else thinks about what you're doing with your life, with your time. You can't even stress about those things. YouTube has been a place for me to actually be able to express, to be able to share the things that I've learned over the years, to be able to help people who in any other way probably would not even get this type of help unless they found my channel. YouTube has been a tremendous source for me as well as for the people that I help here on this channel. And because of that, I am tremendously grateful just because of that. So think about it. If there are some things that you know that you can do to help people, if you know that there are some skills that you have that someone else could be blessed with, if you would just share them, YouTube would be the place. And maybe you just have a story to tell. Maybe you've been through some things in your life and you just feel like, I need to express myself. And the people who you live around, the people who you live with, your family, your friends, whoever it may be, these people may be the ones that you can't talk to. You know how it is. A lot of times we have problems or we have issues going on in our lives and we can't talk to people who are close to us because, they do a lot of stuff, but a lot of times they can't help you. It's more of I pray about it, I hope things get better and this and this and that, but they don't really just, they're not really there to lend an ear to hear what it is that you have to say. If you start a YouTube channel, there's always going to be someone out here who is very interested in what you have to say. And it doesn't matter what it is, so don't ever think that you won't have an audience, because that couldn't be far from the truth. You will have people out. You are not the only one who are thinking of the things that you think about. I thought about that the other day. I was trying to get something done around the house, and anyway, I was like, I need this type of item. If I had this type of item here to help me get this taken care of, it would be great. This would be a great invention, right? But I already knew I need to start making sure that I check the internet first. So I went on the internet. Of course, you already know it was on Amazon. It had pages after pages of the same type of item. Have you ever thought about something? You like, this would be great. I should call somebody to see, can I get this invented? Get me a patent. And the whole time, other people have thought about it anyway. I mean, think about that. There are more people with the same issues that you have. There are more people with the same type of problems you may be having. There are so many people out there who probably need to hear whatever you got and whatever type of knowledge you have, whatever type of information you have that you want to give them. It's so many people out here who are waiting to hear what you have to say. Don't never think that nobody wants to hear what you're talking about. I don't want to do this and I don't want to do that because people are going to just not want to hear it. That's just not true. There are people out there, there is an audience for you. And if you start a channel, then you end up with this passive income. You end up with all of this extra income coming in that you normally would not have had. Now, of course, my money is not thick. And the reason why it's not thick is because the audience that I have, trust me, I love you guys tremendously, but at the same time, I'm not under a niche, shall I say, but some of the stuff that I talk about, everybody's not looking for. But that doesn't mean I don't have an audience. And I have helped a lot of people tremendously. And they have jumped in the comment section. And those who I have mentored have got on the phone with me and helped me tremendously. They have given me information that I would normally have not had. That is because also when you start a YouTube channel, you end up with people that befriend you, people that you befriend who you would normally not have if you did not have a channel. There's so many different benefits to having a channel other than having extra income. It's just so much. And I'm telling you, if you start a channel, you will see exactly what I'm talking about. Of course, I work every day. You guys know I do. This is what I do. I roam around every single day of the week. Well, not every day, but pretty much every day. I do other work outside of work of doing YouTube. But when I'm not working and I'm not taking care of myself, I am in fact preparing videos. I am editing videos. I am uploading videos. I am working on SEO. I am doing all of these things, whatever it takes to make sure that I can get some videos up for those people who I know want to hear what I'm talking about. So just think about that. Think about that. And go ahead, start your channel. Until next time, I'll talk to you guys later.
Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry.